But we're not in Kansas anymore. You know, you gotta click your heels. Mahomes want to click his heels 3 times and wish he was home, and he actually was at home. It seemed like the house landed on him and Andy Reid. Eric the enemy. Eric the enemy. Y'all can say what y'all want, but that game didn't look too good as far as play calling. So for this one, man, we're gonna do the flip side. Are the Chiefs in trouble after their loss to the Lions? And I'm gonna start this one off, fellas. Right. So I got a few questions. You don't have to answer it right now. I'm gonna just throw them out there. Will Kelsey be back? Will Tony find his hands? Will Chris Jones get his money? Find out on the next Dragon Ball KC. All right. No, the Chiefs are not in trouble, man. The Chiefs are not in trouble. Everything that went wrong that game. Everything that went right for the other team. Literally, 5 targets, didn't catch not one of them. Sky Moore, all the passes looked like they was either in the sky or maybe he needed to jump a little more, something like that. We don't know. Yes, the Lions were able to run the ball. There was also a lot of pressure on Goff. So Chris Jones not being there, they were still finding their ways to get to Goff. There weren't a lot of sacks in that game as far as on him, but there were some big hits that Goff had to take, and he stood in the pocket and threw them passes down the field. Yes, the Lions made some big plays on third down and fourth downs. Mahomes also made some key throws as well. Balls they just didn't catch them. That's not his fault. The ball was there. Put your hands up. That's what the jugs machine is for, man. Y'all need to go back out there. No hands. They was out there. Never mind. I don't want to do that. We might get canceled. Yeah. But like any other team, things gotta get cleaned up because of that eye in the sky. So they're gonna go back, watch some plays, and be like, "Hey, we could have did this a little better. Maybe we need to call that instead of trying to act like Kelsey is there and treat other people like Kelsey. Let's not do that. Let's actually call the game that fits the players that we have on the field." And that's what Mahomes was trying to do. Also, that right tackle that was lined up so far back, like a fullback, we're gonna figure that out at some point too. Because if we can do that, I think we need to all adapt to that. Save us some left tackles, Maybe Bosa won't get that large contract. But hey, you still gonna find a way to get to the quarterback. So for me, the Chiefs are okay. This is just like when NFTs came out and everybody was like, "Oh, you need to get one because it's the wave," or Dogecoin was going crazy. We all gonna see the wave and run at it the first week, and then next week we're gonna look back and be like, "Were we really supposed to be saying this?" I think they'll be okay. So, Dave.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay too. Um, I mentioned this before. Their two best players on the team, other than Mahomes, were both out. They've been having an issue with Chris Jones the entire offseason about his contract. He wants to be the highest paid D tackle in the league. So, he's not there. He said he's willing to sell until week 8. So we'll see. But even with him being out, the defensive line didn't look bad. Did not look like it missed a beat much last night. So, I think they should be fine. Um, as Carl just commented just right here. Thank you, Carl. I was literally just about to say this, but I guess I can say it now since you put it out there. She started 2 or 3. Two. I think it was either 2 and 3 or 3 and 3. A couple just 2 years ago, made the AFC Championship game. So I mean, are they in trouble? I would say no. And it's not like Kelsey's going to be out the entire season. He just happened to miss this game. They said he was close to playing in the game. They just, figured they sent him out the first week. Don't want to rush him in on a Thursday night. It's fine. It's fine. So he'll be. I think for sure if this game was on Sunday, he would have played. I think he would have played if this game was on Sunday. So I'm not too worried about it. They lost the game by 1 point. Now with the schedule that they have, if they start to lose some of these games, then I'll say that they might be in trouble. Because they have the Jaguars next week. They're going to Jacksonville, so that could be a good telltale game because that's another playoff team from last season. Sunshine got Calvin Ridley now, so who knows how that's going to be. Then you got the Bears. A lot of people in the chats are high on the Bears, so we'll see exactly what these Bears are going to do. Then you got the Jets, the Vikings, and then the Broncos after that. So if you go out of this, let's say you go 4-2 within these games, then you're fine. Even if you go 3-3, I think you're okay. But now I think it's different if you're like 1-5 or like 2-4. then if that's the case, then yeah, I would say they're in trouble. But after one game, no, I don't think they're in trouble. I think they should be fine.
Joe.
All right. So look, the Chiefs are a type of team that they don't need everybody on their side. They don't need everybody rooting for them. They don't need that stuff. They like being the underdog. Even not, you know what I mean? Like people expect the Chiefs to win. It's kind of like the Mayweather effect. You know Mayweather gonna win, but you go to want him to lose, right? And that's the thing the Chiefs need, like for them to keep their psyche clear, like their psyche at the right spot to actually, win these games basically. And that's how a lot of these ghosts are. Tom Brady's like that. A lot of these winners. I mean, we heard Michael Jordan. He's a makeup crap in his hair just to get. So Shaq made a whole line in his head and said David Robinson dissed on him. He was a kid, and David Robinson, nicest dude in the NBA. Right? So that's the type of team the Patriots are. So after that loss, I know Mahomes saw those memes. He leads the league in interception. He leads the league in this. He leads the league in that. You don't think he see this stuff? You don't think he saw Tomo trolling him in the chat? You don't think he saw that? Right? So Mahomes going to bounce back. He even said, I feel embarrassed. I like that. He said, I feel embarrassed every time I lose. He had Kadarius Toney back. And he's right. Kadarius Toney. He said, they said about Kadarius Toney. He said, man, I trust him. He didn't have a full training camp. He missed most of the training camp. He's been hurt. And he fought back from injury very fast. So there's no worry. He's still confident in his team. And look, the defense looked really good without Chris Jones, right? Without the guy in the middle. And at times, the Lions did look like they were manhandling the D-line right up the middle. But the Lions, what? The Lions was 5 and 15 on third down. They couldn't convert either. They were 5 and 15. The Chiefs were 5 and 14. The Chiefs defense did better than the Lions on third down. So I'm like, if you're a Chiefs fan, don't panic. All right. And then look, with the drops, right? You know what's crazy, y'all? Last year, the Chiefs, right? They only dropped 4.5% of their passes. Yesterday, it was 13.5. I mean, 3 times worse, more than 3 times worse than all last year. That's how bad it was. And they lost by 1 point to a team that everybody says is gonna be a juggernaut in the NFC. So, in the words of Aaron Rodgers, relax. All right, just relax. Everything's gonna be okay.
Or like Young Thug, relax.
No, for real. When you got a quarterback like Mahomes who can figure it out, man, come on, man. You gotta relax. Like, take it easy.
This man is he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. He's been to the Super Bowl 3 times his entire career.
And David, they still almost won on that 3rd and 25. Sky Moore, catch the ball. That was a perfect pass.
Right.
On that 3rd and 25. They still almost won.
Nope. You know what he was like, more at Kids. They didn't save more. That's what happened on that one, man.
It's like shout out to Jerry. You need to change his name from Sky Moore to something. No, golly, you need to be your name. Get more in the sky, man. Get that ball.
Man, make it happen or something. But
unless
they'll figure it out, man. He definitely gonna go back to the huddle and talk to him a little bit. But the same way he got to get back in the huddle and regroup. We need you all to get in the huddle and regroup as well, so you can join these chats. Hey, take it away, Dave.
You hungry, Tomo? Over here talking about griddles and stuff.
I'm good, man. I had to handle something in the background right quick. I'm still calming down from that.
I got you. Oh man. These IG chats have been the NFL chat has been going crazy.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.